Hello and welcome back to Victim's Voice. Today I'm gonna be kind of scrolling through I just found the webpage that I wanted to show you that I found very interesting. Warning, this may be just a little disturbing to people who find it very messed up to hit girls, which I do. So if I kind of space out when I'm reading, just don't worry about it. Okay. It says here that a 10-year-old girl was attacked in gym class. She was attacked in gym class, and the school didn't do anything. School left her out there. She tries to stand up for herself, but she's scared to. Listen to this. Alyssa is in fifth grade at Sandridge School in Linwood. She said years of verbal abuse by the same boy has taken to her toll on her. He calls me fat, ugly, stupid, so on and so forth. All the guy does is call her fat every day. He always likes to make fun of her. He says he's always making fun of her, saying, "Don't eat all the food, big girl," and stuff. And I'm like, I'm not. So just quit. She just quit eating. Okay, he's bullied her to the point she quit eating. She was in gym class, and she got physically hurt finally. And she says that officials at Sandridge didn't take her seriously about the verbal abuse. Then last month, her alleged bully got physical and whipped her in the face with a jump rope handle. The bruises were still on her face a week after it happened. He took the jump rope. This is her quote, by the way. He took the jump rope and used all his force to swing at my face. And then she said, "I just can't talk about it because it makes me upset." He hit her, and her mom is in the hospital with cancer. Said school officials did not immediately inform her of this incident. Instead, after school, they sent Alyssa home with a note claiming that she was in an accident. Their family friend, Paul Pinozzo, took Alyssa to the emergency room, where the doctor said that the blow just missed seriously damaging her eye. Pinozzo said, "It sickens me that we can't allow little children to go to school and be in a safe environment." He said the school knew for years that she was being bullied. He's heard her mother call the school and file complaints saying, said Pinozzo, they've done nothing. By the way, if you're wondering why this sounds like some other person, because I'm reading it off of the website. If you want to take a look at this, go to cbssocial.com. I'll just leave a link in the description. Or SoCal, yeah. But oh, it's CBS local, my bad. But yeah, they've been complaining for months. The school officials say they're watching the alleged bully every day. The superintendent says he did not feel it was appropriate to do a transfer. Chick got whipped across the face. She's in 5th grade. She got hit across the face with a jump rope handle. And he didn't feel a transfer was necessary. He's right. A transfer isn't necessary. An expulsion is necessary. To be honest, I would kind of like to find this kid. Because it's not cool to hit a girl. Doesn't matter who you are. If you're a guy, doesn't matter how old you are, how little you are. If you hit a girl, it's not cool. I mean, it's something you don't do. It's just not cool. And the officials refused to discuss any further details because it involves minors. She is a minor, but the officials refused. Aside from dealing with the school, Alyssa's family called police, who went to the school and wanted to ticket the bully's parents for using a parental responsibility ordinance, which allows up to a $500 fine. The child has to be no younger than 13 years old, so they could not issue a ticket because the boy, in this case, is 10. This 10-year-old. Do you see what happens when parents don't care enough to whoop their kids' ass? Okay? This happens. 10-year-old boy hits a girl across the face with a jump rope handle, almost making her lose her eye, or seriously damaging it. That just sickens me so much. This is just one of the hundreds of stories. The hundreds of stories. There's a kid in Texas, in Houston, Texas, who's being bullied. There's a kid in New York. There's some in California. They're everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And the only thing that the kid can do is try and fight. And if the kid fights, he gets in trouble. If he just lays down and dies, he gets picked on. If he tries to tell a teacher, they don't do anything. They didn't see it, they can't do anything. That's what I was told. They can't. The only kid, and then the kid sees a way out. Sees suicide, and suicide's not the best way. It shouldn't even become an option. Shouldn't be taken that far. And that's just something you don't do. I mean, would you if you found out that you bullied someone to the point they committed suicide, how would that make you feel? Or if you were being bullied to the point you wanted to commit suicide, that would be horrible. You don't. It's just not cool. That's not even the word. It's an abomination. That's horrible. Sorry, I dropped my writing utensil. There is, here is others. There's the recent. I just clicked on one. Let's give you a little. Okay. There's a kid. He's got I can't even read that. I'm sorry. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, but he's got a disorder, and kids pick on him for it. He lives in Texas, Houston. He lives in Houston, Texas. He's picked on for it, and I find that horrible. You don't pick on someone because they have a disorder, or because they're different. They have long hair. They wear a necklace. They wear bracelets. They wear rings. You don't pick on them because they have a higher voice, because they're tall, because they're short, because they have a deep voice. You don't. Pick on them because they have acne. Guess what? Everybody gets acne. Everybody. So, if you're gonna pick on someone, which you shouldn't, don't. So don't pick on anyone. So when you go to pick on someone for that, stop and think, wait, if I do this, this will happen, or I've gone through this, or I've gone through that, and that, this is done, I've had that, I've done that, and that. You gotta stop and think. And I'm sorry if my voice is all crackly, I'm kinda sleepy. But you gotta stop and think. I hate to put this towards it, but hey, Einstein's theory of relativity: for every action there is a positive and or negative reaction. See, there's a positive, equal, or negative reaction. Either way, there is a reaction, and something happens, and it affects you in a huge way. So before you stop and do something negative, stop and think, wait, this will have a negative effect on me, or this could have a negative effect on me. And if you're sitting there, and if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, well, this kid's just finding something to do, no. I've been through some stuff, my friends have been through stuff, it's just, I got tired of it. I figured, hey, suicide's not the way, you might as well try and help someone else. Well, I've only got time for a little bit more, but I can talk a little more. If y'all have questions for me, or a topic on bullying you'd like me to talk about, post it in the comments. Post it in the comments, and I'll talk about it on my next segment. That's really all I got. All I have time for today. This is Chance Thomason signing off.